Hello everyone and welcome to episode 22 of the Road to 2000 series. As you can see, I'm already mid-game. But yeah, I mean, it's alright. You didn't really miss out on much. I guess I can show you guys what happened so far. E4, E5, the knights went out, and then yeah, I mean, you'll see this in the game analysis, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I mean, it's like 5, so I'm not really able to refilm this, because I feel like if I do, I'm gonna run out of time. Okay, anyways, let's slide the king over, perhaps. That seems solid. Maybe we're gonna see a pawn push. We are not. Okay, let's push our own pawn then. We might see this. Okay, do we push the pawn even further, perhaps? No, let's put the knight here, actually. I kind of like this. Knight here, and our threat is to take. Okay, they simply go there. Let's play queen takes. Alright, the knight might slide there. No, the king goes there, okay. Kind of unexpected, to be honest. Do we take? Then they take. I'm not too sure, to be honest. It seems solid. Takes here. Queen check. Pawn here. I don't know, that seems kind of silly to open up the position that much, but I feel like we have to, because if we push, then I feel like we're giving the knight a really nice square. Okay, yeah, let's just go for check. Why not go for check? Okay. Maybe now we just slide here. That seems really good, actually. Yeah, I kind of want to go for it. Let's slide here. We're simply threatening to take this pawn, and that's going to be pretty good. And it looks like they have to play something like g4, which would be very bad for the position, I think. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. Apologies for not uploading, by the way. The internet issues were pretty bad, I will admit. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully that won't happen again, but hopefully next time that happens, maybe I'll have some scheduled uploads, so I won't be active, but I would have videos that are coming out, so that'd be a nice idea, I think. Especially since these videos are not too hard to record, so yeah. Anyways, we're up a pawn. We're getting offered a bishop trade. I do kind of like it, to be honest. I think I'm going to go for it. And then, yeah, I guess we'll see how this position proceeds. Let's go knight here. Just get the knight on a nice solid square. And now let's go knight here maybe, and then slide the knight here. Now I actually do want to start playing more chess. That's kind of a big thing I want to do. I want to do more than one game per day. Because, like, one game per day, of course, it's perfect for, like, uploading videos and stuff, but in reality, like, my chess skill, it's really flatlined since I've started not playing multiple games per day, so I do want to continue doing one game per day. Or I want to start doing it again. Now that move looks interesting, to be honest. Let's go here. Yeah, look, knight there looks really good. Because now we're threatening this pawn. I feel like we might see rook here or rook here. I'm not too sure. Okay, we do see rook there. Maybe rook here looks solid. I kind of like that. We might see rook here. Okay, we do see rook there. Maybe we have to slide the knight back. Whatever. It's alright. It seems alright so far. Man, I'm so cold. I don't know why. Okay, let's go rook here. The thing is pawn here safe? I don't think it is. No, that definitely does not seem safe. Because it just sacrifices a pawn, and it looks like that pawn sacrifice doesn't really do anything. Okay. Okay, we get rook there. Maybe let's just push this pawn. If they go here, then maybe knight here. Yeah, that looks really good, actually. Oh, I could have just played knight here in the first place. What am I doing? Okay, that was a bad miss, to be honest. Or actually, if knight here, then rook there. I don't know. Maybe it wouldn't have done much, to be honest. Okay, let's go knight here. I think knight here is a very solid move. They might play something like rook here. I don't know, to be honest. Maybe they'll play knight here. I'm not 100% certain. This position definitely feels kind of weird. They're obviously going to notice this, of course. Okay, they just go rook there. That seems alright. Maybe let's go king here. I like that. King there. Now we can play g5 in the future. If they ever push this pawn, we take. If they go here... Okay, if they go there and we play g5, they could sack the rook possibly and take the knight, but I feel like they lose too much material doing that. I don't know. I don't know if my voice is shaky or not on the video, but I'm freezing. I don't know why. It's summer. It's not supposed to be cold. Okay. Let's see. Maybe knight here. What is our plan with this knight? I'm not 100% sure. Let's see. Knight here, knight here. I still don't see a plan with it. Maybe let's just go pawn here. Pawn here. If the pawn goes there, we can put our knight there. Okay, they go rook there. Now I kind of like g5. Yeah, let's go g5. I feel like we were in a really good situation right now, to be honest. I mean, we might have just weakened this h pawn quite a bit, but I feel like it's still pretty good. They might play g4, but then we have check and we pick up a pawn. Okay, they play knight there. I do see that idea. That's fair enough. Maybe just knight here, though. Yeah, that looks pretty solid. Knight here, offering a knight trade. And if they don't accept it, then maybe we play g4. No, they do just take. Okay, yeah, so let's take back. And I am curious to see how this position proceeds. Okay, that feels kind of bad, to be honest, because now it looks like they've weakened a pawn a lot. Yeah, let's go after this pawn right here. Okay, Here, there, takes. I don't know, actually. Let's just bring the king in. Why not? This seems pretty solid. If they go pawn here... Ooh, wait a minute. That might be a little bit scary. Okay, well, let's go rook here. Okay. Let's take. Rook takes. Okay, now let's go rook here. And we're threatening to take this pawn. Okay, they go pawn there. Maybe just rook here. Yeah, I like rook here. If they go pawn here, we can probably take like this. Yeah, and then if they go rook here, we have c5. Okay, they go rook there, kind of unexpected. Oh no, I'm lagging my mouse. Ooh, okay, just don't disconnect, please. Okay, let's go here. This seems solid. Okay, I think we take now. Oh my goodness, stop lagging. It's lagging on my screen. I don't know if it's lagging on the video. It probably isn't, because it never does, but yeah, okay. Anyways, let's play check now, and I think we pick up a pawn. And you know what? This is starting to look pretty good. Yeah, let's take this. We're threatening to take this. They might play rook here. Not 100% sure. No, they played rook there. That looks like a mistake, because now I take this. Yeah, let's take this. And now we have a whole bunch of defenders. Wait a minute. Check. Check takes. Check. If they go here, it's mate. What if they go there? Okay, there isn't anything if they go there. If we go here, they're forced to play that. Oh, wait, but they can't play that. Wait, so isn't this just the forced mate? I think that might be a forced mate. Yeah, look at that. Oh, wait, but then they have rook here? Oh, but then we play check. They have to take with the rook, and then we play check. They take, we take, and we're just up 2 pawns. Yeah, look at that. I think this is winning. Yeah, there we go. This is nice. I think this is winning. Yeah, and I don't see... Oh, what? Okay, that's just mate. Yeah, there we go. Okay, 1982, so I am 1 elo away from my peak rating. This was a pretty interesting game, to be honest, because I was able to. Oh wait, they resigned. How did it didn't give me the checkmate? That's kind of funny. But yeah, I didn't even notice that. But anyways, that was a pretty good game, and I guess let's game review that and see what went right. I actually forgot to switch it to this again, so I've already looked at like 20 of the moves, I'm pretty sure, but most of this will be a live reaction still. So anyways, here's the opening that I cut out at the beginning, or didn't cut out, but I just didn't film the way I wanted it to. Okay, but anyways, knight b2, then we played knight g5. Now, I actually did want to show you guys, or I wanted to talk about this move right here. This is a move that just feels comfortable for me, but it's actually not really that good of a move, so I've got to find something else to play here at some point. But anyways, okay, bishop xe7, queen xe7, bishop c2, and then king h8. King h8 felt nice because I wanted to play f5, but f5 is not even that good of a move, to be honest. They don't like it that much. I'm curious what they... Oh yeah, they wanted g6. Yeah, they wanted g6 here, which I didn't fully understand because it looks like a weak diagonal, but I guess it's because they don't have a dark squared bishop anymore. Okay, but anyways, the game continues. And then we traded off knights there. And then right here, they didn't want me to take because they wanted me to play queen h4, which looks crazy, by the way, because it looks like you just play this. But I guess this pawn is, like, super weak. I'm not 100% sure the idea here, but it is still just, like, a tied position, just, like, slightly better for me. But anyways, yeah, I was able to check, then play queen f5, and then they play queen g4. I'm curious right here, if they played this, would this be dead lost? Oh, wow, it would be. Is it because of check, or is there something else here? Okay, check here. Oh, bishop here. Ah, yeah. Or what? Not even bishop here, actually? Oh, because there's, like, pawn here, and then the queen is almost trapped. So what do they want here? I'm curious. How do we proceed with this? Oh, d5. Yes. I remember looking at d5, actually. Yeah, you just kick the knight out. Okay, that makes sense. But, yeah, they played queen g4. They just avoid all that drama by giving up one pawn. Then I traded off bishops. I played knight here, then knight here, and I rerouted the knight all the way to f6, hopefully getting a trade. They did not want to trade. And then I played this knight g4 move. My idea was to have good attacks on this pawn, but unfortunately they could easily just defend it. But that wasn't even the right move, to be honest, or according to the engine. So that's kind of interesting. Okay, but then I played b6. This actually was the best move. They didn't want knight here. I wonder why. Oh no, this is best move also. Wait, what? How can is it literally the same advantage? No, this is slightly worse apparently. I don't understand why. I mean, they have to play rook here, I'm pretty sure, right? Yeah, they have to play rook there, so it would have basically forced them to play that. But anyways, yeah, the game, of course, I still had an advantage, so the game continued on with me being the advantage here. I traded off knights. I feel like I'm now analyzing this too much, to be honest, but okay, eventually I was able to go here. And then they played this. This is apparently a mistake, but I think they wanted me to take here, didn't they? No, they wanted rook af8. I don't actually see why. Is it because of g4? I think it might be because of g4. Okay, but anyways, yeah, they pushed the pawn. I played rook b7. I thought this move was actually really good, but they don't like it that much. I thought it was good because it prevented rook a7. But, okay, they played rook c6, I played rook f8. There were quite a bit of misses here, but then eventually I played a great move, rook xb6, because I was simply able to check them and then take a free pawn. And they went after the pawn, but then I just took this pawn right here and defended this pawn. And after rook c8, I played king h5, and the only way to stop the checkmate here was something like, let's say, rook g8. And after rook g8, I would have played check, I'm pretty sure. Yep, check. They would have taken, and then what? And then I feel like takes here, or not takes here. I feel like this is the best move, right? It's not. Wait, what do they want here? There's apparently a maiden 9. Oh, rook there, because the king can never get out. So, oh, okay, I get it now. That's kind of hard to see. I didn't even think of that. So yeah, I mean it would have been losing regardless, of course, but. I mean, yeah, I don't think I would have found that maiden 9. That was really tricky. But yeah, eventually I played king here, and then they played rook c6. And as you can see, I think in the video I did play this move, but they must have resigned like milliseconds before I was able to play it. So anyways, yeah, that was the game. I'm up to 1982 now, so I'm 18 points away. I think this might be the highest ELO I've been on camera. Maybe I was 1983 on camera. I can't fully remember, but Anyways, hopefully we can win the next game and hit the 1990s. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and goodbye.